Hey, what's up, y'all? Long time, I know. But just been working a lot, reading a shit ton, especially James Joyce. I mean, he's totally broadened my perspective on what a real novel can be. I already read Finnegan's Wake, of course, but getting into Ulysses now, or Ulysses, that's how he pronounced it. So yeah, anyway, he's a moon in Aquarius. I mean, he's Sun Aquarius, moon in Cancer Leo cusp. I'm moon in Cancer, Sun Aquarius. And the reason his shit is so challenging because his birth chart is like mostly Taurus, squaring all that Aquarius. You have four different planets: Jupiter, Neptune, Saturn, and Pluto, all up in Taurus, squaring his Aquarius ego. So there's a lot of challenges in his life, definitely personally, but obviously he wanted to make a book that was sort of combining the innovation of Aquarius with, the real life, everyday practicalism of Taurus. Any goddamn way. I was thinking of Quetzalcoatl. He's the flying serpent, right? And you know how the Ouroboros is seen in like mostly all different cultures, and the Ouroboros is, the serpent wrapping around itself, and it's always in the sky. I think it might be a UFO. Perhaps Quetzalcoatl is just another representation of a UFO, flying serpent, and they're like, reptilian aliens inside or whatever. Also, here we go. A lot of Christians, I think, forget the book of John, chapter 12, verse 47. Swedenborg reminded me of this. If anyone hears my words and does not keep them, I do not judge him. I did not come to judge the world, but to save the world. It's like, don't fuck with people, and then God won't fuck with you. If they don't believe you, let them move on. God didn't say kill persecutors, okay? I mean, it's not that black and white. Organized Orthodox Christianity just totally changed it around, I mean, yeah, it says, like, you gotta kill someone if they have sex with, if they have sex with a person before they're married. But that shit's stupid, too. But it just goes back and forth. The Bible is much deeper than we think. And I was raised Jewish. I've been getting into Gnosticism, and like the real Christianity is about self-knowledge. Orthodox Christianity is about faith make blessed. No, knowledge make blessed. Anyway, I'm veering off here. But it's like science. Science, don't worry. They've already figured everything out. What's the meaning of life? Procreation. What's the meaning of the universe? So man can figure out everything mathematical in it. What's the meaning of art? To kill time. What's the meaning of emotions? To react or adapt to surroundings. I don't know. Science was, about initially science. The main intent of science was to see the oneness in everything. It's to prove God. Lately as in, past couple hundred years. It's a really short time. It's been used to disprove God. So I don't know why the more scientists see a pattern in nature, I don't know, the Fibonacci sequence, I'm not saying it's Jesus, but there's a fucking order to it that's very inherent and obvious. It's in your fingerprint, it's in the hurricane, it's in the Milky Way. The spiral is some kind of intelligent notification that, yeah, it's not intelligent design because it's beyond intelligence. It's natural design, which happened to be intelligent. I got some more stuff, y'all. I got some more stuff. Don't you worry. Oh, yeah. By the way, you can get Finnegan's Wake and Ulysses and Portrait of an Artist and Dubliners for $1 on Nook. Just type in works, James Joyce, 4 books on bn.com. You get it for Nook, Android, or iPhone, iPad. That shit is legit. Yeah, so Justin Bieber apparently is against abortion, and then when Rolling Stone asked, well, what about rape cases? He said, well, I think that's really sad, but everything happens for a reason. We can't let Justin Bieber fucking be the next. I mean, he's not really an icon, he's just a boy band. But anyway, into some real shit. apparently William Miller was a Freemason. I mean, William Miller is the guy who predicted Nietzsche would come into existence. Now, what the fuck does that say? He got out of Freemasonry in 1831, and then, got back into the Bible again and read it analytically, and then found some shit. It was like, oh shit, something might happen that no one has ever seen before. Let me do something. And then he predicted Nietzsche's return. And then Nietzsche's most famous formula, "Der Wiles are mocked," the will to power, secretly hides William Miller's name in it. Weil, will, and der Macht for power, M, so Will M. Just like in page 210, my birthday, of My Sister and I by Nietzsche, who a lot of people don't think he wrote, hides my name. But the Villa Rubinaccio in Sorrento, or something, was not what I expected. That is the line. And every single, it says B and Villa, and then R, and then S. B Villars. So my name's hidden in Nietzsche. William Miller's name is hidden in Nietzsche. Huh. And by the way, in Almost Famous, one of my favorite movies of all time, the kid's name in Almost Famous is William Miller. I never thought about it, of course, till I got into all this shit. Weird, huh? Because, that title signifies, my whole biography. But anyway, one more thing, y'all. Apparently, in the Lestrygonians, chapter 6 or 7 of Ulysses, it's all about constables. And William Miller's in that motherfucker. And William Miller was in the army for quite some time. So I think James Joyce was secretly hiding William Miller in there because he was a constable, but he called him a plumber in the book. But the whole thing's just full of metaphors and shit. What no one's picked up on, and all the Ulysses things I've tapped into, no one's noticed William Miller in Ulysses. And the whole chapter is also about Christianity. There's a lot of Elijah is coming and Christian brother in the Lestrygonians chapter. So what that means is James Joyce was not only hiding constables, but great preachers, great Christian type people, mythological shit. And I'm the first to recognize William Miller as a component in that. Maybe because I was him in my past life. But honestly, his birth chart is more similar to mine than any two people. It's more than David Wilcock and Edgar Cayce. It's more than Machiavelli and Tupac. William Miller in my chart, it's either conjuncting, hard square alignment, hard opposition, or a hard trine. That gives me a hard on.